I never meant to enter that house. It was just another abandoned building on the street. But the moment I stepped inside, I felt it. Silence, heavy and unnatural. My eyes caught an old grandfather clock in the hallway. Its hands were moving, backward, slowly at first, tick by tick, as if rewinding time itself. I stood frozen. Each tick wasn't just sound. It was a pull, dragging me into something I couldn't escape. I stepped deeper into the house. Every room I passed had a clock, a wall clock, a wristwatch left on the table, even a broken pocket watch lying on the floor. And all of them ticked backward, faster than the one before. The air grew colder. My breath fogged in front of me, though the house had no draft. The hallway stretched longer with every step, as if the house itself was rewinding me into its memory. I reached the living room. Its walls were lined with shelves of clocks, hundreds of them, in every shape and size. Some ticked loudly, others whispered, but all of them moved in reverse. My head spun as if the room itself was breathing against me. I reached out to touch one of the clocks, a small silver pocket watch on the mantel. The moment my fingers brushed it, the ticking grew louder, echoing in my skull. For a second, I swore I saw my reflection in its glass. Not as I am now, but younger, staring back at me with eyes full of fear. The deeper I went, the faster everything unraveled. In the dining room, plates trembled on the table, though no one touched them. A clock embedded in the wall spun so violently in reverse, its hands blurred into a silver circle. My breath came ragged, each inhale heavy, each exhale stolen away by the house itself. I turned toward the hallway again, but it wasn't where I left it. The house was shifting, rearranging, like it was alive. I stumbled into another corridor, longer than before. The floorboards stretched and warped like melted wax. Every clock I passed was faster, screaming in reverse time. My ears rang. My chest tightened. At the far end of the corridor, a door stood slightly open. Behind it, light pulsed, faint but rhythmic, like a heartbeat. Against all reason, I walked toward it. I pushed the door open. Inside was a small study, a desk, an armchair, and one massive clock dominating the wall. this one wasn't just ticking backward. Its hands spun violently, faster than any human eye should follow. Pages of books lifted, flying in reverse. Words unwriting themselves. The air screamed with noise. And yet, beneath it all, I heard something else. A whisper. My name. The whisper grew louder. I turned, and in the corner of the room, there was a mirror. Cracked, but clear enough to see. My reflection stood still, except it didn't move when I did. It watched me, eyes hollow, face pale. Then, slowly, it raised its hand and pointed behind me. My blood froze. I turned around. The massive clock on the wall had stopped, its hands frozen. But the room wasn't quiet. No, it was worse. The silence pressed on my ears like a scream that never came. And then, from the shadows near the clock, a figure stepped forward. My face, my eyes, me, but younger, trembling, terrified, just as I had seen in the reflection before. He whispered, barely audible.
You shouldn't be here.
I staggered back, heart hammering. The younger me stepped closer, his face desperate.
Leave before it takes you.
His eyes darted to the clocks around us, all frozen in impossible silence. The air was thick, hard to breathe. My vision blurred. I realized with dawning horror, the house wasn't showing me the past. It was showing me what would remain. Trapped forever. Another version of me, stuck in rewind. The younger me vanished like smoke, leaving only the frozen clocks behind. And then, with one final echo, they all ticked backward at once. A violent jolt of time shoved me out. I was back in the hallway, gasping for air. My body staggered, nearly falling. But I caught myself against the wall. The door was gone. The study erased. The house stood silent, waiting for its next victim. I ran, never looking back. But even now, when I close my eyes, I hear it, that reversed ticking, pulling me toward the place I should never return. If you want to hear more stories like this, subscribe for more.